Hey, everybody. Hey, so a lot of people have been wanting me to um teach how to make music, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not a good teacher at all. Like y'all are coming to the wrong guy. y'all are coming to the wrong fella. I'm just saying right now, y'all are coming to the wrong guy. Um, a lot of people have asked me to teach how to make music. Um, but I've decided, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna try. I might as well try. So that's why I'm here right now. I'm gonna try and teach y'all how to how to do stuff. I guess. So, the first thing, probably you're not gonna when you if you get FL, you're probably not gonna see this. Probably not gonna see. You're probably not. It's not probably not gonna be set up the way I have it. It might, but I don't know. Um, because I it's been a while. You're not gonna have all this. You don't need all of this to like make music because oftentimes I don't use sound fonts. I've only been using sound fonts like again recently. Um, but you can find sound fonts relatively easily if you just look them up. If you just go to if you go on the internet and then you can just look it up there. It's fairly easy to find stuff like that. You just like look up like if you want to find a Sonic sound font, just look up like Genesis sound font or look up like the Sonic 2 or Sonic and Knuckles or something like that. Just look up something like that on the internet and you'll be able to find it rather easily. But if you just got like a fresh copy of FL, uh first thing you want to do, find this thing. It's usually like there's a bunch of buttons up here. I don't know what half of these do. I only know like I guess these four. Well, these five. Open project. Yeah, a lot of these buttons up here I don't use. I just use these five. I mean, even this one is just to open and close the browser. So you're not even going to be using that one that often. It's just these main four. This one right here is like your arrangement. This one right here is your piano roll. This is your instrument. There's your channel rack. And this is the mixer. These four are like the main things you need to make music, I guess, as well as the instruments. But that's a given. Um, so you want to like right click the sampler. I think FL used to have a thing where it just gives you like a drum kit to start off with, but nobody ever used it anyways. They just replaced it with other stuff. So, um, if you see this, just like right clicked it, replace, and there's like a bunch of instruments. I don't know what to start with. I don't know what instrument is good to start with, so I'm just gonna pick one. Don't use FL keys. If you're just starting out, don't use FL keys. FL keys sounds like absolute garbage. Let me show you what FL keys is so you know to avoid it. Let me show you what it is. It's this thing. It's this thing. Oh, and by the way, this button up here, typing keyboard to piano keyboard, turn this on if you want to like play the piano with your keyboard. I've gotten pretty good at it. I think that's pretty cool that it lets you do that. So FL keys, it's an okay piano. What I said, like people have used FL keys to make like different people have used FL keys before and it sounds good. But if you're just starting out, I don't recommend it because it's not going to sound good on your first go. If you're experienced enough, like if you learn how to make music and you've gotten like decent at it, then go ahead, be my guest. But as of right now, I don't think using FL keys is the best course of action. All right, I suggest newer versions of FL have flex. And granted, I have downloaded a lot of things from Flex that aren't in it usually, but usually there's like new stuff here. You can buy other stuff, but if you're just starting out, maybe don't come here and buy stuff. Wait until don't invest money in FL unless you're like serious about it. I invested money in it. It's like a $500 software. It crashes. sometimes. But listen, ignore what I just said. You're probably not going to have essential pianos. You're probably not going to have, what is this? Austrian grand piano, but I forgot which one here is. I forgot what's free for FL Studio owners. Yeah, essential pianos is free for FL Studio owners. I'm assuming that means pay for it and you'll have it. I don't know. Again, I forget a lot of these things. This is why I say I'm not a good teacher, because I am forgetting a lot of the basic stuff. But basically, that's what if you have essential pianos, use this instead. Use like Piano Mix or Piano Pad. Piano Mix is pretty good. Use Piano Pad. I like Piano Pad. Use Yamaha C7. Use Steinway D. Steinway D, I'm pretty sure, is the piano used in Shucks. So, you know how to use it, but not how to explain it, basically. Yeah, pretty much. Because with me, when I'm making music, my brain sort of just shuts off and I just start making crap. Like, I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. I just start doing. Like, oftentimes I will black out and then I'll have an entire song just done. Piano Pad equals good. Got it? Okay, I wouldn't say that. Piano Pad is good. Just don't overuse it. Don't overdo it. Because that's something I also do. I sometimes overuse instruments. Mr. Dingus, how do you make the tones right? What do you mean what do you mean by tones? What does that mean? How do I make the tones right? I don't know. Freaking, like, as in, like, make it on key? Just don't be off key. Easy. It's not as easy as that. Let me give an example. A lot of people will often just like place notes all like randomly. And they'll just they'll just place notes randomly. That actually kind of has potential. That was on key. I did not mean for it to be on key. I did not mean for that to be on key. You've got to be kidding me. The worst example right there. Okay, some people like to place just notes randomly, right? And they'll just go with whatever they made, but you can't just place notes just however the hell you want. You have to like make sure they line up properly. And you see that? That sounds like slightly polished garbage. I don't know. It was better than it was before, I'll tell you that much. But I'll say right now, it can definitely be better. How can we make it better? Make it on key. FL has this really cool thing here. Let me just put an audio clip with nothing in it, just so it's like an empty. There are buttons up here that you can use. Let me see. Excuse me. Jeez. I just woke up, by the way. So, yeah, if you press this button right here, this is the stamp button, I think. It says right there, like on the corner over here. It says it's a stamp button. You can click that, and there are melodic scales and stuff here, right? There are like chords up here, and then there are melodic scales down here. Just pick any one. I'm going to choose minor harmonic. I'm going to just put this here. I'm gonna make sure it stays on the, right now I'm in the D key. So make sure you stay in the D keys. I come here and I see some of these notes, they aren't in that key. So I move them to be in that key. Now, it doesn't sound good. However, it also doesn't sound like garbage. So, you know, there's that. What you can do is just experiment. Do what you want. Instead of this being A sharp, I'm just gonna have it be an A. Instead of this being C sharp, what if I bring it down to just A again? Instead of G, how about I make that F? Instead of D, how about I make that A again? That can stay as G. Well, of A sharp, I just put that down to A again, and then I put this one up to F. See how that doesn't sound like that? That sounds like the beginning of something, right? And even if you don't like that, you can change it. You don't have to stick with what you make. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to stick with what you make. You can do whatever you want. Nominal, try moving the last two keys up by 3, the last two. Like that? Is that what you mean? Or... is that what you mean? Just move them up by 3? Wait a minute. Hold on, what if I move this one up? What if I move this? You see that? You see that? We got something here. We have something. Screw the scale. We have something here. You see that? We have something here. Do you use off-key notes for dissensions? About that. Off-key notes can work. However, you have to know how to use them. You can't just put like random notes out of you can't just put like random notes and then have them just be there. They have to work. Another thing, don't have it just be... You gotta have variety. So something you can do, you can hold control and you can click and drag and you can select everything. Once you have selected everything, hold shift, click, and you can copy it. You can copy it over. Now that doesn't really change much, does it? That doesn't change much. Doesn't change a lot. But this is what I mean by variety. So this first one, it sounds like that. It has its identity. That's the first measure. This is the second measure right here. And you know it's the second measure because there's numbers up here that tell you what measure it is. So you don't have to worry about the numbers. Just all you have to do is just remember that each one, like, you see how there are lines like separating? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Four one of these columns is a measure. I don't know. Again, I don't know a lot of about music. I just know how to use FL. So this one on the second measure, let's do that instead. So let's see how that sounds. Sending good vibes your way. Rock on. Thanks for the $2, Rose. I appreciate that. I appreciate the heck out of that. Thank you. I have a little tip jar set up. Pay me to we'll make music for food. No, Um, no. Thank you though. The 4 lines are called beats. Thank you. Thank you. I was blanking on it. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry guys. I like I said, I just woke up. So like I'm just like I'm not I just woke up and decided to like randomly stream out of nowhere. I'm sorry. But yeah. So that sounds pretty good. Something we can do. That was your last $2. Bro, what the fudge? You didn't have to donate them. What the fudge? Yeah. Maybe instead of that, I'll put it down. See, we have some going here. Something you can do, right? On the same instrument with like certain instruments this is good with, but other instruments there isn't. Maybe you could loop one more time in it instead of AE, it's C C6 B6. Let me see. Is that what you mean? I like how you're thinking. Hold on. Don't take this as an insult, but you kind of sound like Saber Spark. I don't know who that is. You know who else I sound like? Did that guy just say I sound like Saber Spark? Yep, you're banned. You're banned. I sound like that guy. I sound like Queso. I've been told. I had a slight megalovania in it? No. This is... what the fuck? With certain instruments, this would be good. Like I was saying before, some instruments this works with, but other instruments it won't. Something you could do. You can add like backing instruments to the same instrument. It works best with pianos because pianos were made for that. But you don't for the bass. You don't have to have it all be one line. And I don't remember. Like sometimes it works, right? If it's like a build up or something, or like if you want to having the bass be one continuous note, it works for some sometimes. But for this, I think we should change it up. This is what chord progressions are. Chord progressions aren't always chords. This is just personal preference, but I think shortening the notes on all of them would give more space, if that makes sense. No, yeah, that's a good point. Something you can do: press Control A. It'll select everything in the pattern. You can zoom in with Control and the scroll key. Something you can do is if you scroll in and you hold Alt on your keyboard and you like come to the corner of the note and click and drag it, you can make very small gaps. Now, this sounds good, right? What song is this for? No, it's just like an example. I'm just doing this to like what is this song for? I meant no, I know what you meant. I'm just making it just to teach. I'm just making it to like show people how things go, how things work, I guess. Something about this main melody is if I were to take every note and put it on the same note, it doesn't sound interesting, right? It doesn't sound interesting because it's all one note. Oh, by the way, pressing Control Z will undo things, but you have to press Control Alt Z to undo more things. Because I don't know why, but FL has a thing where if you undo something, it'll just like watch this. Look at this. If I do that and I undo it, if I press Control Z, it'll just bring it back a bunch. Like if I place a bunch of notes and I press Control Z, it'll only undo the last thing I did. You have to press Control Alt Z to like undo everything, which is weird. I don't know. But yeah. Something we can do to make the melody a lot more interesting is we can do this. That right there could work. But again, don't be afraid to experiment. Hi again, bro. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thanks for the donation. That could make it. I was literally about to suggest that, Lamau. No, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because I was noticing it too, and I decided, you know what? That's a good opportunity to teach this. This is a good way to make your melodies more interesting, because that's something a lot of people struggle with. They struggle with making their melodies interesting, right? And a lot of people are good at it, but what software do you use to add live effects to your voice? I use FL actually. I have another instance of FL in the background that I'm using for my mic. But I'll get into that later. There's a whole different. It's a whole nother process to like get that to work. Now this, it's a lot more interesting, but it doesn't really, in my opinion, it doesn't sound that good. In my opinion, maybe to you guys maybe to some of you guys it'll sound good. Me personally, I don't really like it that much. And guess what? It's okay to not like things. It's okay to not like things. And that's something you got to understand. You're gonna understand real quick. If you show your music to people, sorry, I freaking voice crack there. If you show your music to people, some people aren't gonna like it, and that's fine because you can't please everyone. You gotta understand, you can't make everyone happy. It's not possible to make everyone happy. You gotta like, if you're happy with what you're making, awesome. Be happy with what you're making. Melody flow is hard to master. It is. So here's what I'm gonna do. Something you can do. And this is a little, I wouldn't call it advanced, but it's a little more like, whoa. If you select a group of notes, this little arrow will appear. You can extend them kind of. I don't know what you call this, but you can stretch them out. Oh, something else I should teach probably. There's a little thing down here that's hard to miss if you're not paying attention. You can click here and drag up. This is velocity control. And there's also other note properties. Some of these I don't even know. I don't even know myself. Um, but note velocity changes the volume of the note. So you can make it louder, or you can make it quieter. And making some instruments louder or quieter will sometimes have different effects. It really depends on what you're using. Add a violin or whatever to the background. I think it would be something more. Yeah, I'm gonna get to instrumentation later on. Now, this sounds pretty good. But something you can do is you can make it sound a little more interesting. And again, don't be afraid to like, you know, experiment. Something you could do is you can like go up a bit and start adding backing melodies. Speaking of note velocity, are we gonna go over that one thing people do, including myself, sometimes where there's a note fade in, kind of like enigmatic encounters? Main motif with the first few notes. I think I know what you mean. Is it like here? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the arrangement for just a second. You wouldn't mind if I use this kind of melody for a song, right? I would suggest making your own melody. And I don't mean that in a mean way or anything, but I think you should try to make something that you made. Go with something that you made, you know? I feel like that would be um I feel like that would be better in my opinion. Like don't copy everything I'm doing, right? Just do your own thing. Like if you're following along right now and doing your like sorry about that, I was stretching. If you're following along and doing your own thing, NFL, I suggest not copying everything I'm doing and just doing like your own thing. You know, just do your own thing with what you're going with. Honestly, I think that would be the best thing. Now, something that a lot of people are kind of afraid to do is just copying everything and just pasting it over, just moving it over. Something you can do is you can add like progression through it. So you see how this part leads into this next part by having like this be there, like how it's a rat-a-tat sound like. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Oh god, where? What are you using to make this? Just curious since I want to try. I'm using it's FL. I said in the beginning it was FL. I'm using Flex, the essential pianos. I don't know if everyone's gonna have it. I don't know if everyone's gonna have it. That's the thing. I think we have a good start right here. I don't know what to name this. And if you don't know what to name your music, if you don't know what to name your songs, that's fine. Just name them anything. So, thanks. I wasn't here for that. Oh, fair enough. Just name it anything you want, honestly. It doesn't matter as long as you name it. I'm just going to name this like example song number 500. I don't know. How do you do the velocity thing on the beginning notes? Yeah, the velocity thing here. What you can do, something that you can do, that I think is pretty cool. You can open up this velocity control. You can right click and it'll just move all of them, and it'll move all of them like together. Like instead of like doing it like by hand and like moving all of them like that, you can just like grab all of them and do it like that. If you right click with it. Now I'm gonna add another instance of flex. This one's gonna be strings. I want the strings. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna like copy that. I'm gonna go to a new pattern that I'm not using. Put that up an octave. Something you can do, you can press Control and use the arrow keys. Okay, this just changes the selection. I don't know why it does that. But if you use the up and down keys, you can like move it octaves. If you use the Shift key, if you hold down Shift instead, it'll just move it up one note at a time. One key at a time, I should say. Chords! Chords are they're so hard to explain. I'm gonna try. Okay, so we're in the D key, right? So that's a chord right there. I don't know what chord that's called. I don't know what it's called. I just use it a lot. I don't know how to explain chords. And this one's A, but it's still in the D key. The G, I struggle with that one still. For chords, I just start from the first note and go up a note until I get a note I think harmonizes with the first note. Thank you. Thank you for that one. That makes it a lot more that makes it much simpler. Hey Nominal, I'm loving this stream so far. You got any tips for ranking music? My stuff has been extremely mediocre so far, and I've been looking for tips everywhere to no avail. The tip I can give is just try singing melodies to yourself. Sing melodies to yourself. And try singing I just looked it up. The chord is a D minor triad. Okay, awesome. Thank you. The funny nominal chord is a D minor seventh, I believe. Awesome. My tip for making music is just sing melodies to yourself and like just try and write down, like try to like copy what you're singing. Something I'm gonna get into something else right now actually. Yeah, let me just get let me get the Genesis sound font actually. I'm taking a break from the other song to just do something here. Just to show you guys. Something you can do with FL. On the mixer, there's like this little thing right here, audio input source. It'll say it in the corner up here. You can click that and you can add a thing. You can add like, there's like in one, into. Click on one of those. And now you're gonna hear double, right? You're gonna hear your I can't. You're gonna hear yourself unless you turn this thing off, which is like the solo mute thing, whatever. But if you do that, it's not gonna record anything. So what you do, you turn that back on. This thing down here, you click that, and it'll take it off the mixer. It'll just take it off the mixer, right? It'll just it'll take it off the mixer, and you won't have to hear yourself, but it'll still record. BPM up here. How you change it? You can right click it, and it'll drop down a menu. You can't see it right now because OBS is weird, but it'll drop down a menu, and it'll have like different preset BPMs, and you can click on one of them, or you can like scroll and like pick a BPM yourself. I'm gonna just go with 120. Load a song. And then this button up here is a metronome. It'll help you stay in beat if you're like recording something. That's not what I'm gonna do. Something I'm gonna do right here. You can click record right here. And usually there's like a menu that opens up, but I disabled it. I just like hit record and it'll just record everything. Nominal Pisanio's sleeping during class. Why are you sleeping in a class you chose to be in, bro? Why are you sleeping in here, bro? Are you sleeping in my class, bro? Why are you sleeping? Yeah, that woke you up, didn't it? How to make a song with 740 BPM? Okay, you're an actual lunatic if you're using what do you need 740 BPM for? I can't even go that high. The highest I can go is 522. Can I type it in? 740. I can't even type it in. I can't even go that high. The highest goes. That's the highest I can go. Why would you ever make something at 522 BPM? Yeah, so pressing 0 on your numpad with the numbers enabled, it'll just speed it up. It'll just speed it up. It'll speed it up. I don't know why you would need this, but it'll speed it up. It speeds it up. That gets annoying really fast. So let me do something real quick. I'm just gonna hum a melody. I'm just gonna sing a melody, right? And I'm gonna show you something cool that you can do. Da 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 da. I can take that and I can you can like record yourself doing something and then you can open up the thing. You can right click the audio. You can't see it, but there should be a thing. Oh, it has a keybind. You can press Control E or you can just click edit in audio editor. This is Edison, by the way. It's basically Audacity, but built in to FL and with a lot of things. It's basically, it's nothing like Audacity. Basically, you could click this little wrench and another thing will pop down that you can't see. Really wish you could. And there will be a thing that says convert to score and dump to piano roll. You can click that and it'll actually make a melody in the piano. It'll try to take what you sang and put into a melody. Now, chances are it's not going to sound exact. You might need to put up the velocity and like make it all the same volume. And something you can do is you can hold Control and press Q, and it'll quantize everything. It'll make everything, you know, not in key, on beat. It'll make everything on beat. You might need to like mess around with the key to make sure it's like mess around with the notes to make sure they're on key. And we got something here, you know? Now, something that you're going to learn to use and something that I'm sure a lot of people are really going to like, slide notes, because I use slides a lot. And the way you get slide notes is like there's a little button up here that you can click on and it'll place a slide note. Now you could just place them like this. And that sounds pretty all right. What you can do, however, use what I taught you before, where you zoom in and you hold Control to move it around. You hold Alt, I mean, to move it around. And you do that. You copy it. You move it down, right? You can copy it. Something else you can do. You can hold Control, do that, and then you can hold Control and Shift and click a note to deselect it. So you can only select what you want to select. Copy that over again. Vibrato notes. How you do that? This is how I learned to do it, like recently. Oh gosh. Oh god. There you go. That's gonna sound better. There you go. So make sure the slide notes, make sure they're overlapping, right? Make sure the last one isn't, obviously, because then it'll go off the edge. Because then it'll be like that. You want it to be like that. Make sure that they look like this. Make sure they just look like this, basically, at the end of the note. I think. Wait, is that Endless Possibility nom? No, it's the trumpet instrument from the Genesis sound font. Oh, oh wait, no, that's. How did you make Razor Sharp the alternate malediction? That's kind of complicated. No, we actually have something. We have something pretty good here actually. Now, the slide notes are kind of interfering with this note down here. What you can do is you can move this over, give the slide note space. But I'm going to get into something else. I'm going to get something else over here, actually. Okay, so you got your, like, let's say you have a good melody and it has slide notes in it, and you want to add like a bass or something. You want to add like a backing. So notice how these notes are getting affected by the slide notes up here. If you come over here, you can select a different colored note. Sometimes for some instruments, different colored notes will have different like effects on the notes. You can't see it. Again, there's a lot of pop-out windows that don't really that don't show up on stream, which sucks. You know, but hey, what can you do? I could probably just screen share the entire screen, but I don't know. I'll do that next time. So what you can do is there's a little pop out and it'll like have colors, different colored notes. You can just select one of them. If the instrument doesn't work with the color note that you selected, maybe change to like a different color and keep trying until it has when you do. That does work. When you select a different color, you can place notes and it'll be that different color, but it won't like show up here. You can't you're gonna have to replace all of these. A trick you can do is you can select it, press Alt and C, and it'll change all the notes to the color. See how these notes are now like unaffected by the slide notes up here? Because it's a different color and the different colors have their own slide notes that you can use. You see what happened there? called an accidental, I think. Like, sometimes when you're making music, you'll accidentally do something and it'll sound good. So you can just like copy what you try to like mimic what you did, but have it be intentional. This is the faker chord progression. I'm gonna just call this faker core, I guess, because a lot of people are saying it is. I'm probably not gonna do anything with it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. This might be a faker reference, guys. Just came here to say hi, fair enough. I've taught a good bit. I've taught a good bit. I could probably like open up one of my FLPs and like go through like a study with you guys. Like study it with you guys. Let me see. What can I do? I could study the new Forever if you guys want. Whoops. I did not mean to open up that one. If you open up something that you don't mean to open up, something you could do is just hold escape and sometimes it'll cancel it. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. Do you guys want me to like open up the new Forever FLP and study it with you guys? Yeah. Okay, damn. All right. Fair enough. I guess I'm opening it. A lot of people. Damn. Let me see. Forever makes me act up all my days with the fudge. Zipper. Just give it a bit. Sometimes FLPs take a while to open. By the way, FLP is the FL Studio project file. I think it just stands for like Fruity Loops project. I don't know. Something you'll notice right here is that the bass here is not just one bass, it's two. Excuse me. What is this FLP? It's the Forever FLP for the new Forever that I'm making. It's Forever V2. And something I highly suggest doing is just like layering instruments, because that layering instruments really does like make things sound better. It really helps. As you can see here. Something I should go into right now is actually mixing. Mixing is my mixing tends to be really. This plugin failed to load. Damn. Let me just sometimes FOPs will just, sometimes like plugins will just not load properly. I don't know why. I guess it's just not opening. It's just not loading properly, I guess. Oh wait, no, I think I know what it was. I think it was MDA stereo. MDA stereo does not come default in FL. A lot of the stuff I use does not come default in FL. Some of it does, but you know. That's what it sounds like with no mixing. Adding EQ. Parametric EQ too, I like to use. I like to use parametric EQ too. I don't know. I've never used the first one. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. Plus the narrow synth bass, OMG. No, yeah, cause then I also have Flangus. I just use deep chorus, which is a default like preset for it. So then you gotta and another thing. Don't be afraid to use samples because, gosh damn! No, yeah, because I use a lot of samples in my stuff. You can just find samples online, or something you can do is just download a bunch of FLPs and steal their sample. No, you can do that. You can do that as long as you don't as long as you try to make sure that you make the samples unique. Because I do that. And if you want to on the rare occasion that I release my FOPs and you guys want to use the samples I use in my FOPs, go ahead. Do it. Just do it. If you want to steal my mixing, I don't know why you would want to. Because my mixing is god awful. I'm willing to say that right now. My mixing is not that good. It's not that good. A lot of my mixing is just presets and stuff. But if you want to steal whatever mixing I do for my stuff, go ahead. I don't care. You know? Do what you want. As long as you make the music unique. As long as it's unique. For this, I just put delay. I put a limiter on it, and I also put Deep Blue Crusher, which is free, by the way. Yeah, let me mute the vocals real quick, just so we can Yeah, let me get rid of the drums as well. This is piano mix. I added EQ. And I put OTT on it. OTT is something so many people use. So many people use it. So many people use it. Do I know how it works? Absolutely freaking not. All I know is that it's a compressor of some kind. also use with piano mix. I just got rid of the delay and reverb. These are my the settings for this piano mix. So the bass right here is the same as the bass like as before. The chords here look confusing as hell, and they are. I can't figure out how to explain them, but it's a lot of just experimenting. Notice how the chords aren't following the bass, they're not following the notes, because they don't always have to. And not all of them are directly on beat. Sometimes something being off beat can sound good. Again, you just need to know how to do it. This is very simple, by the way. Something just disconnected. I don't know what the fudge disconnected. And down here, this is just a pad. I got from Flex. How do you manage to keep track of the notes without setting the key of the song in the piano roll view settings? Huh? I'm sorry. What? I don't understand the question. How do I manage to keep track of the notes without setting the key? I don't know. I guess it's just... I don't know. I don't... I'm sorry. I'm not a good teacher. I already said this. I'm doing the best that I can. We established that I am not a good teacher. Drums. This is an unbelievably simple, thing. How do you stay on key without a guideline? Experience. Experience. Basically. It's literally just Now, the drums here. It's just a kick. With EQ with the low end put up a little. And then again, it's just this. I like to put the low end a little down on the hi-hats just so they aren't ear piercing, and then this is just it's just a clap with a reverb on it. And altogether it sounds like this. Now this next part's gonna be a little more complicated. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So let me start at the top. There's two instruments. Odd horn man and pitched saws. This is just EQ and flangus, and this is parametric EQ and fastest, I guess. And I put that there for backing. So the reason why I do this is because sometimes, not sometimes, but a lot of the times, I want the instrumental to my FNF songs to be listenable. Well, friggin' that ran out of memory. That's crazy. Never happened before. No, it has happened. All right. Sorry about that. But yeah, I like to try and make my my songs like my FNF songs specifically. I like to make them like I like to make them listenable without the vocals. So now over here I have this thing. Panning. Panning is really good. Pan your instruments. Don't pan all of them, but pan some of them. It gives a lot more space. It gives your song a lot more space. And don't overuse samples. This is the frickin' oh, and then this one I added a snare. Oh, and I also added the little siren thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mute a bunch of stuff. And just slowly start unmuting things. Just so you guys can hear how everything comes together. You see how everything just comes together? You see how everything just came together there? You see how each part added its own thing? Now, what if I were to remove a few things? What if I were to remove the siren and the the vocals, the record scratches. It still sounds good, right? It sounds good. There's nothing wrong with it. And if you were to compare it with the beginning of the song, it sounds fine. But when you add it back, you start to notice what you were missing. Can we listen to the beginning again? Sure. Crap, was I talking? I was talking the whole time, and I think I was muted the whole time. Sorry. Okay, I was saying these vocals are from a song called Hayoro Kande. If I were to remove them from this beginning bit, it sounds all right? But when you add it, it's like it adds a lot to it. It really does add a lot to it. Now let's move on to this part. This one has a little more to it. It's Brassiana and staccato strings from Flex, both of them. Oh, and I also added orchestra hits. Now you're probably noticing that some of these are like, if I were to move these parts, they're panned, which is something you can do with the velocity controller. Not with the velocity. If you click on control, you can switch to note pan, and you can pan the notes in different directions. So these two notes are panned. They go from right to left, and these ones down here go from left to right. And it gives it a really nice sound, I guess. It's the best way I can describe it. It's something that's also good for songs. If you're about to have a drop, de-escalate the song. De-escalate. So after this really intense part, everything calms down for a bit. It calms down a bit, and then it starts up again. And even in the drop is still de-escalated because then it goes. It gets intense again. Thanks for the donation. Rewrite. Thanks for the generous donation. Now here I sampled Hayura Kande again. I got it to sound like that by coming here. I put EQ, Flangus. The most important part, I put the trans effect. I put it on one to one, not 1 to 1, but it's like one. I don't know how to describe it. It's like sidechain. It's automatic sidechain, and then there's also fruity parametric. Fruity panomatic is what I meant to say. I was thinking of fruity parametric, the EQ, but no, it's fruity panomatic. Probably show the rest of it. That's a good transition point. This is a good idea. This is a good idea to teach. You're also gonna like notice is that the chord progression changed. It went from to I want advice, but my comments get drowned out. Let me see. Let me scroll up. Let me look. How do I make a good Eggman-y song? Like, I want to make a really cool and catchy Eggman-like beat for an instrumental of a remix. That's complicated. Sometimes, like, because I've been told this is supposed to be a Imagine song, but I've been told it gives, like, Metal Sonic vibes. Which, honestly, fair enough. I can see it. Same game. But it's not what I was going for. But it's fine. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how to like, cause like with Eggman, you just gotta think. I guess just listen to like other Eggman songs and then try to do something with that, but give your own spin on it, basically. Sound like Stardust Speedway in my opinion? Fair enough. Now, this bass line didn't come out of nowhere. I took it from a different FLP of mine. I'm going to show you where I got it from right now. What does FLP stand for? I went over this. FLP stands for a Fruity Loops project, I think. I don't know. But yeah, this is where I got the... Like if you made something, if you started a project, right? And you made something in it that you like what it sounds like, but the whole song just doesn't sound good to you, then you know, just take what you like and then put it in a different project that you do like, you know? How long have you been making music? Your style is so awesome. I think 5 or 6 years. I gotta check. And I know a good way to check. I go to SoundCloud. I look up my old SoundCloud. Excuse me. I made that 4 years ago. 7 years. It's been 7 years. It's been 7 gosh damn years. Yeah, that was, oh gosh, 7 years. What the hell is this? Oh dear God. 7 years. This was 7 years ago. This was 7 years ago. What is this? I know what I was going for. I know what I was going for. The thing is, I know what I know because I know what I was going for. I know what I was going for. I know what I was going for, right? I know what I was going for. You know? I know what I was going for. But oh my gosh. Oh no. Schnog has been cooking since Hello Neighbor came out. Literally. Well, oops. Oh my goodness, what have you done? Oh my gosh, I was inspired by the track and the track is gone. The track is gone. The track is gone. I cannot listen to what I was inspired by. It's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's gone. Never to be. It's gone. It's oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's gone. It's bad. It's bad. It's gone. It's bad. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's bad. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's bad. It's bad. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's bad. It's bad. Oh no, it's bad. It's so bad. That's what I was inspired. I found it. That's what I was inspired by. It was this. I was inspired by this thing. What if I try to hold on? What if I try it again? What if I try to make something like similar to that again? I could probably hold on. Cause now I'm inspired. You see, this is what happens. This is another thing. When you listen to music, when you listen to music, you get inspired. That shit holds up. I didn't make it. That's what I was inspired by to make the other thing, right? Hold on, because this thing. Right? I was inspired by that to make this thing. Yeah, no, absolutely not. What if I try it again? That's what I'm saying. What if I try it again? Here, let me try it. Here, I think I can. This might sound like ass again, but you know. Damn. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna do it again. This has been 7 years in the making. Wait, what if I... And it was supposed to be inspired by Megalovania. I'll probably do something with that. I'll have like a disc. I'm just gonna use a different. I'm just gonna use a different snare from a different place. Different snare from a different place. me when I get upset knowing I'm never gonna get to this level. You know what, Dom? I never thought I would get to the level of making EDM type music. I never thought I was gonna get to the level of making music like freaking The New Forever, right? And yet, I did. Right? I did. So I wouldn't say you would never. I wouldn't say you'll never get there. I'll say that you're gonna get there eventually. You will get there eventually. You know. I sent my best thing. Here, let me see. So that's the instrumental. Here's the one with vocal. I think I showed this before. Lava reefs looking a lot more like water reefs. So I really like the vocals there, honestly. Dom, you have a lot of potential, dude. You have like an unbelievable amount of potential. It's not amazing, but it's certainly an improvement. It's certainly an improvement. Let me see. So, who was that person who was talking about Slickback? A song named Slickback? Who was the person who was talking about that? I'm stretching a lot, by the way. My bad. Oh, damn! Oh! Alright, anyways. Who was the person who was talking about that? Who was it? Who was it? Who was talking about a song named Slickback? Who was the one wanting a remembrance mix of it, huh? Who was it? Which one of y'all was it, huh? Don't leave now. Don't leave now. I can feel it in the air. I know you're still here. I can see you. Wither Sage, it was you.
Now hold up, Slickback.
No, that's a pimp named Slickback.
That's what I said, Slickback.
No, I'm a pimp named Slickback. Pimp named Slickback. Pimp named Slickback. Pimp named Slickback.
That's what I said, Slickback. 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 That's what I said. I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said, Slickback.
We need this released on YouTube. It's been on YouTube for the past 3,000 years. Also, something funny about this. Dude, hold on. This is so stupid. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? It's just been in the background this entire time. It's just abandon your family. That's the lyrics. Those are the lyrics. Abandon. Listen to it. Hold on. That will solve all your problems. It's a righteous course of action. You can take it if you want. Just have to take this advice. Good Lord. Hold on. Let me. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
I have a solution that will solve all your problems. You just gotta abandon your family, abandon your family, impregnate a woman and then abandon your family, abandon your family, abandon your family, impregnate a woman and then abandon your family.
Why? Why is he singing this? It's just in the background, quiet.
A minute? Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Woman, sir. This here is a hoe.
Done this house, she's done.
Jenkins, I didn't know we were still whooping. That's fine. You got 45 seconds and I'm leaving. 44, 43, 42, 9. 4, 43, 42. Woo!
It still has that goofy ending. It still has a goofy ending. Isn't it awesome, guys? Isn't it so great? It is so great. I'm so sorry.
Now you trying to piss me.
5 minutes of slick back.
Now hold up, Slickback.
No, that's a pimp named Slickback. You pimp named Slickback. Pimp named Slickback. Pimp named Slickback. Pimp named
That's what I said.
Slickback.
Slickback, 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 Slickback. That's what I said. That's it. That's what I Slickback.
It's the instrumental is so simple. Serious question for Nominal. Will Undying Phoenix have Pico mixes? I don't know, honestly. Pico is the new meta. It's the new meta, guys. I don't know, honestly. Maybe not. Bologna chicken sandwich. Bologna chicken sandwich. No. Bologna chicken sandwich. What's this FLP? I don't know, Jennifer Smith. I don't know what this FLP is. Awesome name, by the way. Incredible name. my favorite. It's my absolute. I might release this later.
In the back of my heart, I can still feel your presence. Tears me apart. Just to see that you haven't left. There's no reason to be afraid. I'm not here to cause you any pain. I just wanna make sure you're okay. I still care at the end of the day. Something you want to say to me, then now is the time for you to speak. Promise this time I'm listening. There's no reason to be afraid. I'm not here to cause you any pain. I just wanna make sure you're okay. I still care at the end of the day. There's no reason to be afraid. There's no reason to be afraid. I'm not here to cause you any pain. I just wanna make sure you're okay. I still care at the end of the day. There's no reason to be afraid. I'm not here to cause you any pain. I just wanna make sure you're okay. I still care at the end of the day. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. I'm gonna stop. Nominal, me and you need to make a song with both of us about that. It's funny you mentioned that. It's funny you mentioned that because it's just I just so happen to have some. I have some here. And I think you guys want you might want to see. We can't get sidetracked. Yes, we can. Ooh, I think we're starting to get sidetracked. I think we'll be fine. All right. So guys, quick question. You guys wouldn't happen to know a song that just so happens to be called I Miss the Quiet, right? You guys wouldn't happen to know a song called that, would you? You guys wouldn't happen to know a song called Would you dare look over your shoulder? Do you feel what's coming on the man? Do you know what comes while you're growing older? Would you ever turn your back again? Does it stop your heart? Does your hand
miss quiet.
Dude, you got a really good voice on you, man. Good job. Okay, finish. Oh, all right. Okay. I think that's Tom.
What?
Can we finish this up, man? I want to go to bed soon.
Oh, yeah, sure, my bad.
All right. No.
What?
Miss quiet. I can't deny it. Am I
It's not done yet.
I miss the quiet. I only want to stay.
I only want to stay. I only want to stay.
I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay.
I only want to stay.
I only want to stay.
I only want to stay. I only want to stay.
Again, I'm still working on it. Oh.
I only want to stay.
I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay. I only want to stay.
I guess I
I
just
want
want.
to stay.
Vocals are weird. New tone is really weird to work with.
I only want to stay. I only want to stay.
I only want to
I only want to stay.
I only want to stay.
I only want to stay. 'Cause even after all is said and done, I only want to stay. 'Cause even after all is said and done, I only want to stay. The endless void couldn't fathom the fate I wished upon a star. In all your vessels, very unbecoming. I'll turn you all into another. I'll turn you all into another. I'll turn you all into another. Brought to your knees, and there's nowhere to run. Just let me tell you, baby, here it comes now. I'll turn you all into another. I'll turn you all into another. Brought to your knees, and there's nowhere to run. Just let me tell you, baby, here it comes now. Just let me tell you, baby, here it comes now.
I gotta sing that better. Hold on.
Just let me tell you, baby, here it comes now. Miss quiet. I can't deny it.
it comes now. Oh, here it comes now. Here it comes now. Here it comes now. I miss the here it comes now. I miss quiet. I can't deny it. Am I trying? Or be lying? I miss the quiet. Yes, I do. Oh gosh, what the fudge happened to my throat? Good lord. Yes, I do. I just forget. You ever just forget lyrics as soon as you go to record them? Yes, I do. You know it's true. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. You know it's true. Oh, you know it's true. Oh, true. You know it's true. You know it's true. It's true. No, it's true. No, it's true. You know it's true. You know it's true. 3. Oh, it's true. I'm Mr. Quiet. Yes, I do. I know it's true. No, it's true. I'm Mr. Quiet. Even after all is said and done, we've only just begun. I'm Mr. Quiet. Even after all. 'Cause even after all is said and done, we've only just begun. I miss quiet. Whoa. Even after all is said and done. 'Cause even after all is said and done, even after, 'cause even after all is, 'cause even after, 'cause even after, 'cause even after, 'cause even after, 'cause even after all is said, 'cause even after all is, 'cause even after all is said and done, and after all is said and done, we've only just begun. And after all is said and done, we've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only said and done. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. With songs like these, I have to auto-tune the hell out of my voice because I'm just not used to singing like this. And I want to be able to sing like this. It's just like with all my other songs, like, yeah, I do sing a lot more intense in some other songs, but like I'm able to sing in the amount of intensity that I can. In this song specifically, I want to like put in, it makes me want to like, just, you know, freaking go, you know?
Cause even after all is said and done, cause even after all is said and done, even after all is said and done. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. I miss. We've only just begun. I miss quiet. We've only just begun. I miss quiet. Voice on you, man. Good job. Okay, finish. Oh, all right. Okay. I think that's Dom.
Huh? What?
Can we finish this up, man? I want to go to bed soon.
Oh, yeah. Sure, my bad.
All right. No.
What?
Good voice on you, man. Good job. Okay, finish. Oh, all right. Okay. I think that's Dom.
Huh? What?
Can we finish this up, man? I want to go to bed soon.
Oh, yeah. Sure, my bad.
All right. No.
What?
It's quiet. I can't deny it. Am I trying? Or be lying?
Something that comes with making music for a long time, you notice things like right here. There's an instrument in the background. Listen to it. Like, listen. Like, there's a song. There's an instrument that goes. Like, do you hear that? You guys hear that, right? You start hearing things in the background of music. You notice things like that when you do things. The endless void could not fathom. Go, 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 go. Go 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 go. Maybe it's just a me thing, but maybe it's not just a me thing. Maybe it's like everyone can hear it. And I'm just like, eh. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, because I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 24 minutes. Good lord. Thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. A lot of people joined. Okay, I think a lot of people joined. So, I hope I can finally get my question from like an hour answered. What was your question? I'm biased for Eggman. So is Den Buried Prime ever going to be made? Probably not. I wouldn't call it Prime. It would probably just be Remembrance Mix. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know, honestly. It's not going to be Prime. Prime is for a rewrite. Prime is rewrite. Prime is like for rewrite songs. Over Heaven is for Lord X songs. Remembrance Mix is just, I don't know. I don't know what my naming scheme is, bro. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream, guys. I'll see you later. Wait, no, wait. Before I do that, hold on. Before I end stream. Class is over? Finally. What are you saying finally?